Hi, this is Ana-Christina sharing tools of hope with the Resilience Builders. It's a little bit before 6 in the morning and I was just working out here in my basement. And as I started my run, there was something bugging me, and I had just put on a pair of socks that I've washed once and maybe worn once, so they're pretty brand new. And I was just kind of jogging, warming up, and there's just something bugging me. My Achilles tendon, I'm listening to a podcast and I'm just trying to kind of roll into it, no big deal. Well, after a couple minutes, I'm just like, what's going on with my Achilles tendon, right? Like there's something going on down there. And I reach down and there's something, little tiny thing, not sand, but like the grain of sand, like a grain of sand. And it was kind of this white plastic thing. So I pull it out of my sock, no big deal. And then I keep going, oh, totally comfortable. And it just reminds me about resilience in a grain of sand. So here's the thing. There's probably some small things that you've been meaning to do. Small, tiny, they don't take a lot of time. And when you don't get them done, they weigh you down. I had a couple of tax issues. I was working on taxes last night. Had a couple of tax issues. I just didn't get these reports submitted during the year, last year. And dang nab, if when I go to submit them last night, there was $150 in fines. In the past, the fines were like $10. And now they were $50 or $100 a pop. That was my grain of sand. If I had just taken care of those, it would have saved me $150 just by spending a couple minutes last year submitting these forms for taxes. So it's that grain of sand in your shoe. It's that grain of sand that costs you. It costs. There's a cost to it because it's weighing you down. So really the question is today, what is that grain of sand for you that keeps you from running or walking the way that you want to? What's that little grain of sand that's been in the way? When you remove that grain of sand, it boosts your resilience because it takes away that weight of thinking about it. It might be a thank you or an appreciation that you've been meaning to tell somebody. It might mean an apology that you've been meaning to give. It might mean an appointment that you've been meaning to make. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's just kind of nagging on your brain, which takes resilience away, which means that when you take care of that grain of sand, you can walk more freely, you can run faster, you can move into your life, and you can move into your freedom. It's resilience in a grain of sand. Resilience in a grain of sand. Take care of that pile that's been bugging you. Take care of that one errand that you've been meaning to do. Have that conversation you've been meaning to have. What's that one little baby step that you can take today? This is Ana-Christina sharing tools of hope with the Resilience Builders.